Hello everyone. Today's lesson is on A Triumph of Surgery, written by James Herriot, a writer who was very famous for his humorous and comic work. So James Herriot has mentioned keeping himself in the lesson. Now we start up with the lesson. There are three main characters: Mrs. Pumphrey, Tricky a dog, and James Herriot. So the chapter starts this way, where it is very much clear to us that Mrs. Pumphrey had a dog named Tricky, which was an overfed and overloved dog. She used to love her dog a lot, and just because of that, she was not keeping a track of what to give, how to give, and in what quantity to be given to the dog. Tricky was having a very luxurious life in his early days, but then this luxurious life continued for so long that he grew fat and fat and fat. With the time, he became not only fat but very slow in his work and in everything. The entire day, what he used to do is just sit or sleep, rest, not to move anywhere. He was not an energetic dog. He was least bothered of anything going around itself. So what happened one day, James Herriot, who is Dr. James Herriot in the chapter, as he is playing a role of a veterinary doctor, so he visited Mrs. Pumphrey's house and he observed Tricky, and he was very upset after looking at Tricky. He was so upset, he was very depressed when he saw that just because of Mrs. Pumphrey's extra love and affection, the dog has turned into a fat, lazy, lame dog. And he knew that if I will ask Mrs. Pumphrey not to give him anything, just anything that she gives. She used to give him chocolates, puddings, cakes, Horlicks, everything that you and me can wonder. Everything to the dog. And she was not keeping a track of the quantity being given to the dog. In whatever quantity she wanted, she used to give it. Many a times. If suppose he's asking for a sweet dish, dogs do ask. I hope you must be having a dog by this. And if you have a dog and if you are a dog lover, then you will understand that dogs love sweets. So Mrs. Pumphrey was doing an error of continuously giving whatever the dog wanted and in any quantity. At times, James Herriot, he corrected Mrs. Pumphrey that you are not doing right. You need to keep a track of what to give and what not to give, and you have to keep a track of the quantity being given to the dog. But then it was Mrs. Pumphrey's love that was just making her blind at what she is exactly doing with Tricky. So what happens in the story further is that there comes an idea in James Herriot's mind, and he thinks, what if I convince and I make Mrs. Pumphrey believe that Tricky is not well? So what he did, he just said to Mrs. Pumphrey, after looking at Tricky, that Tricky is not well, and I know that he is having a disease which can only be cured in the hospital. So I request you, please permit me to take Tricky along with me to my hospital, where other dogs are also there, so that I can give him a proper treatment and I can cure Tricky. Mrs. Pumphrey was very sad, very sad. And she believed also. She believed James Herriot very easily. But then she was very sad. She was sad that how can this be possible? How will she be able to live without her dog Tricky? But then, yes, she wanted Tricky to be cured. She wanted that her disease, that Tricky's disease should be cured. So Mrs. Pumphrey allowed James Herriot, and James Herriot, Dr. James Herriot, he took Tricky along with him to his hospital. He had a clinic and a hospital also where he used to keep the dogs. Do you think Tricky was really ill? Or he just made up a story? Now there comes the twist. He took Tricky along with him, kept Tricky in that hospital. There was a crèche for the dogs and he kept him over there. For 2 continuous days, he didn't give Tricky even a single portion of food. Nothing. Only water was given to him whenever he was hungry. Why? Because James Herriot knew that Tricky has gone so lazy, so fat, that he is least bothered to move. What used to happen with him at Mrs. Pumphrey's house was, wherever Tricky is, wherever he is sleeping or he is sitting, Mrs. Pumphrey used to give the eatables, the food there only. And because of that, he was growing fat, a lazy dog, never used to walk, run like other dogs do. So Dr. Herriot, he decided, I will not give him food for 2 days. I'll make him starve. I'll make him starve for the food so that when he'll be hungry, he'll get up. He'll try to get up and get the food that is kept at a far distance from him. So he did the same. He didn't give food at all to Tricky. And then the days passed on. The changes started happening gradually, slowly and slowly in Tricky's behavior. Now, whenever he is hungry, he understood that he has to get up from his place and go over the place where the food is kept. So now he is initiating and he is going. This is the change that has started. The other change also was being observed in his behavior. The change was very significant. Earlier, Tricky was very lazy. He was least bothered. If any other dog was there, he never used to bark. If any very friendly or very little pup is there, he never used to get up and love the pup. We know that dogs are a very loving creatures of God. And they have immense unconditional love inside them. We all know that. And it is just not possible for us to believe that a dog can be of that category, that he will not get up for anybody and love anyone. But Tricky was of that sort. Why? Because he grew so fat and so lazy. With due course of time, what other change was noticed was that he gradually started playing with the other dogs that were there in the crèche, that were there in the hospital. He started mixing up, playing with them, be a part, and gradually there was a smile in his behavior. A smile in the behavior means the gestures were very clear. He was happy. He was lively, full of love and enthusiasm. So by the end of the chapter, it is very clear that Tricky is now okay, because at any time, in any quantity, he was not given the food. He was kept there for a longer time. James Herriot, he provided him proper diet in proper quantity at proper intervals of time. And then gradually he became a good, healthy, active, energetic dog. But then what happened? What happened to Mrs. Pomfrey? Do you think that will she be able to live alone without Tricky? Till the time when he was there with James Herriot, do you think that it was possible for her to be just quiet, calm, composed, not to disturb anyone? Yes. Many a times she called. She called James Herriot just asking, is my Tricky okay? Is the surgery going well? Because James Herriot had told her that he is undergoing a disease that had to be cured in the hospital only, and he has to undergo a surgery. Yes, he had to lie. There is no other option. Because if he wouldn't have lied to Mrs. Pomfrey, she would not have given him the permission to take Tricky along with him. And whatever changes are there in Tricky now, and now he's a good dog, a healthy one, he wouldn't have become that. So, innumerable times she called him and she asked that, just return my Tricky back to me. But then James Herriot, he used to play an emotional card and he used to say, why do you want your Tricky to be ill the lifetime? Do you want him to die this way? Do you want him not to be treated? And then, no other option. Mrs. Pomfrey was all convinced that okay, fine. So one fine day, the final day of when Tricky has to go to his own house, Mrs. Pomfrey's house back. So James Herriot, he called Mrs. Pomfrey and he said, now you can come and take your Tricky back. So Mrs. Pomfrey, she came over there and she was so happy, so happy, so happy to see her dog after a long time, who has just triumphed, who has just got victory over the surgery that never happened. But yes, there was a treatment that he undergone. Yes, a treatment to be trained, a treatment of getting proper food, proper diet, and being healthy and fit and fine. But then she never knew about it. She always knew that he had gone under a surgery, and she was so happy that yes, he had achieved a victory and he is very good now, fit and fine. And the moment Tricky saw Mrs. Pomfrey, I know and I hope all of us can imagine how dogs behave when they see their family members. They go mad. They just go mad. They just love them. There is so much of love hidden inside the dog that they just want it to shower on their family members. And same happened with Tricky. When he saw Mrs. Pomfrey, he was so lively. He was just jumping and just so happy. And then Mrs. Pomfrey thanked James Herriot that because of you only there is a triumph of surgery of my dog Tricky. I hope that the title of the story, Triumph of Surgery, is very clear to you. A victory over a surgery. A surgery that never happened, but yet we can say that yes, it was a kind of treatment and a surgery only. I hope you understood the chapter well. All the best. Thank you.